everybody? Big Herc916. Welcome to the vlog. Happy Veterans Day to all those who serve and protect in our military, who put your lives at risk, who give up so much more that are taken for granted. I wish you all the best in life, and I truly think that all you who put forth the risk and the sacrifices, you should all be blessed, and you should all be millionaires. When you come back from serving a tour, or from, putting your family on hold, there should be no question about your benefits, about your medical, about your welfare. Everything should be taken care of. You guys should all be millionaires. That's just my opinion. I grew up around military family. My grandfather was in the Air Force. My stepdad was in the Coast Guard. I lived on Treasure Island when it was a military base. And, I've been around military people my whole life. I knew guys that were Marines, had an uncle in the Army. And, I learned a lot of discipline from being around those people. And we're taught a lot of core values and things that make you a man, that make you proud to be American, that make you stand up for something. And none of it had to do with being a weenie, being an entitled bitch, being a snitch, being weak. It meant you stand for something. It had nothing to do with racism. My grandfather was in the Air Force back when, there were places that when you stopped to get gas, you were on a clock, because of just the climate it was down south. And he never once taught me to dislike somebody because of the color of the skin, or for any other matter besides them just being a bad person. And so, I try to promote on my channel positivity, motivation, change, inspiration, and it goes beyond skin color. It goes beyond racial background, religious upbringing. It has to do with just being consciously elevated and a good person. One of my fans said, "Hey, Big Herc, I'm one of the youngsters that watches your videos. I'm 16, and for these past few months, I've decided which career path I want to take in my life, which is to join the military, specifically the Marine Corps or Air Force. I thank God every day for changing the way I think compared to before. I also want to thank you for lacing me up and keeping it real in your videos." Man, when I read that, it felt so good. And to know that in spite of the mistakes I've made in my life, the wrong I've done, I've been able to at least positively impact others so that they don't go down the same path. I had plenty of opportunity to make changes when I was young, and I had a lot of good people around me, but there were still things I lacked that prevented me from capitalizing on these situations. So to be able to give back and to hear that other young people are able to take advantage of my life experience, it's a blessing, man. And it's the way that the universe has allowed me to share and to help others, because I know my calling was bigger than just going to the pen, doing juvenile hall time, CYA time, doing federal penitentiary time. My calling was bigger than that. It was beyond just being, a criminal, a street guy. So going back to just, the veterans out there, man, I commend all of you. You guys are very special people. And a lot of people, like I said, don't really respect or understand what you do. And it takes a lot, man, to say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and stand for this flag, stand for this country, and be somebody who's going to support democracy around the world, and it shouldn't just be one day, it should be every day. And just knowing people who work with vets who have came back and to see what they have to deal with, the PTSD, I think it's sad that we don't have more of that being addressed in our social circles, and people who, just take for granted that they have everything they want and their kids never had to go into the military or they never had to serve. They think that, somehow, some way that they're better. And that's not the case, that's not the case at all. And even if you made mistakes in your life, and you changed, don't let anybody tell you you're any less than what they are. If you have it in your heart to be the best you are the best you are. Some people were handed things on a silver spoon. Others had to grind and climb and claw for it. And that's just life. It doesn't mean you feel like you're a victim. It just means you get up, you do what you got to do, and you kick some ass in the world. That's what that means. Want to share one more quote from somebody who also is inspired by the channel. Hey, Big Herc, I'm 25-year-old dude, but I haven't really had much of a male figure growing up. Your videos have helped me become a better man and continue to invest in myself so I can be the father figure I lack when the time comes. You're an amazing guy, and I'm grateful I discovered your channel. I've been a big fan for a while now. Thanks for the life-changing advice. Man, I don't have any biological kids of my own. That's the only thing that I kind of think about, but at the same time, in this climate of what's going on in the world right now, I'd want to be in a better financial position to be able to make moves, because I know that if you're not giving your kid certain things or giving him access to certain things, he's going to be stacked with a lot of challenges, going through life. And exposure is one of the biggest things. I always talk about that, is making sure your kids are exposed to the greatest opportunities possible, and the people that he's going to grow up around, more than you guys doing the parenting, are going to be very impactful on his life. Kids spend a lot of time outside the household with friends, other people's families, and hear things that maybe contradict what the parents tell them. And so that's why it's so important at those crucial ages of adolescence that you give your kids the best environment. And that's why people sometimes lie about the addresses they live at so they can bus their kids to a different school or allow them to attend a different school. And I can't knock them for that, because I know what a difference having friends in certain circles make. And happy Veterans Day. Stay positive, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're not sitting on your ass. You're out here getting it. You're out here making it happen. Hey man, you're special. You have a lot of potential, and it doesn't matter your background. At the end of the day, it's how you finish the race, man. And as long as you're in the game and you're making effort, you're doing more than a person sitting at home on their ass, feeling sorry for themselves and thinking they're entitled because. F them people, man. You guys are out there making a difference. You're the ones who put in the work. The Army, Air Force, Marines, Navy, Coast Guard, the National Guard, the Reserves, all you guys deserve the best. Big Herc916. Yeah, baby. Got that work. See, while y'all at home, scared of the corona, I'm out here trapping. We getting this money out here. See, we got these hot limited edition Big Herc wig splitter, fresh out, coronavirus, the coronavirus. We're splitting that wig, getting that paper. Make sure y'all go on the link in the description and get your limited edition, because They gonna sell out getting that paper.